This is Radio Romania International. You are listening to our one-hour broadcast in English for listeners in Western Europe and Africa. We can also be heard on the internet at www.rri.ro channel 1. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and other social media platforms. Our programs are also available on TuneIn and via satellite Utelsat 16A on 11,512 MHz vertical polarization, azimuth 16 degrees east. Symbol rate 29,950 megasymbols per second. Standard DVB as 2. Modulation 8 PSK. Audio PID 510. We wish you good reception conditions. Welcome, I'm Mihaela Ignatescu with the news of the headlines. On Sunday, Romania celebrated its Culture Day and 173 years since the birth of the Romanian national poet Mihai Eminescu. Respiratory infections might reach a peak this week, and Greece has decided to follow its own initiative regarding Romania's and Bulgaria's joining the Schengen Agreement. On Sunday, the National Culture Day and 173 years since the birth of the national poet Mihai Eminescu were marked all over Romania. Concerts, recitals and exhibitions were organized, and access to many museums was free. A gala performance was hosted by the Bucharest National Opera, attended by political personalities and diplomats. Romanian Culture Day was also celebrated abroad. The Romanian Cultural Institute has organized events in 20 cities abroad until January 20th. The events in Budapest, Warsaw, Stockholm or Beijing focus on the presentation as an international cultural landmark of the city of Timișoara, which this year is the European Capital of Culture. Brussels is hosting a book exhibition titled Romanian Cultural Presences in the Collections of the Royal Library of Belgium. And in Paris, a debate was organized that brought together over 20 professionals from the publishing world, translators of Romanian literature, representatives of French publishing houses and booksellers. The wave of respiratory infections could reach its peak this week in Romania. Specialist estimates show that a peak of infection cases could be reported until February 10th, after which a decrease will follow. The latest data from the Ministry of Health indicate over 100,000 cases of respiratory infection, flu and pneumonia detected by doctors in the first week of this year. The number is much higher than the figure from the previous interval and almost double compared to the period before the pandemic. Doctors have confirmed in recent days even more cases of multiple infections with the flu virus and the coronavirus. Greece has decided to follow its own initiative regarding Romania's and Bulgaria's joining the Schengen Agreement. After talks in Vienna with the Chancellor and his Austrian counterpart, the Greek Minister of the Interior, Nakis Mitsotakis, has scheduled talks this week in Sofia and Bucharest on the coordination of migration policies and the protection of external borders. Athens believes that the accession of the two countries to Schengen will bring direct benefits for Greece as well, given that the area will be unified for road and commercial transport and will contribute to stimulating the country's economic activity through a land link with the Schengen area, and will also help strengthen the security of the EU's external borders. The Greek Ministry of Migration and Asylum recalls that while Croatia's application for Schengen accession was accepted at the Justice and Home Affairs Council in Brussels on December 8, 2022, Romania and Bulgaria were faced with the opposition of Austria and the Netherlands, although both countries concluded successfully the procedures for joining the free movement area. Ukraine and the European Union signed today a memorandum on the allocation of macro-financial assistance worth 18 billion euros this year, the Ukrainian Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal has announced. According to him, Ukraine expects to receive a first installment of 3 billion euros this week. On the ground, the fighting continues. Russia launched an attack on the southeastern Ukrainian city of Zaporizhia overnight. injuring civilians and destroying residential infrastructure, according to regional official reports. At the same time, dozens of civilians are still missing after a Russian missile hit on Saturday a high-rise apartment block in the Ukrainian city of Dnipro. More than 35 people lost their lives. The city of Kherson in southern Ukraine is still under Russian attack, local authorities said. And that was the news, and now an important announcement for our listeners. On February 13th, we mark World Radio Day. This year's edition is themed Radio and Peace. War as an antonym to peace signifies an armed conflict between countries or groups within a country, but may also translate into a conflict of media narratives. The narrative can increase tensions or maintain conditions for peace in a given context. Since wars begin in the minds of men, it is in the minds of men that the defenses of peace must be constructed. On World Radio Day 2023, we invite you, dear friends, to send us short written or voice messages illustrating this theme, radio and peace. We are looking forward to receiving your contributions at engl@rri.ro or on WhatsApp at 0040744312650. The most interesting of them will be included in special editions of our programs or will be posted on our social media.